In a bustling cafe, Sarah sits alone, her eyes distant and filled with deep sorrow, nursing a cold coffee. The muffled cafe chatter forms a low hum around her, a stark contrast to her internal turmoil. Suddenly, a slurred, guilt-ridden voice cuts through the noise. David, Michael's friend, his words heavy with confession. Sarah's head snaps up, a cold certainty settling in her stomach as she hears him say, "I didn't mean to. I just lost it." Michael. Twilight descends upon a desolate, overgrown lot as the last rays of sunlight stretch across the weeds. Sarah, her movements slow and deliberate, pulls her car to a stop, having followed David's erratic driving. He stumbles out of his vehicle, collapsing to his knees amidst the tall weeds, his body racked with sobs. His cries echo in the fading light, a raw confession of guilt. "I'm so sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to." David's voice cracks with anguish. "I was so full of rage." Sarah's hand moves towards her phone, but she hesitates, a profound stillness washing over her. In a sterile courtroom, the air hangs heavy with a palpable tension as a stern-faced judge delivers David's fate. David, handcuffed and utterly defeated, turns his pleading gaze towards Sarah, his eyes brimming with desperate apology. A silent, weary nod passes between Sarah and David, a poignant exchange of unspoken understanding and sorrow. Beside Sarah, James, her husband, and their son Daniel sit, their faces etched with raw, unforgiving pain. David's voice, thick with anguish, breaks the silence. "Sarah, I'm so sorry." The courtroom's silence is pierced only by the echo of David's apology, a moment of profound despair. Months later, in a stark prison visiting room, Sarah and David sit opposite each other, the air thick with unspoken sorrow. David recounts his argument with Michael, the sudden, uncontrollable fury that consumed him, his voice heavy with regret. Sarah listens, her heart aching with a familiar pain, offering her forgiveness once more. David weeps, his body racked with sobs, the weight of his remorse palpable in the desolate room. Through his tears, David whispers, "I never meant for it to go like that," his voice raw with despair. In the dim living room, the soft glow of a table lamp casts long, dancing shadows, deepening the quiet tension. Sarah stands before James, her face a canvas of concern and unwavering resolve. He needs to hear it from you. James sits, his shoulders hunched, his reluctance a heavy cloak around him, the air thick with unspoken words. A heavy silence hangs, broken only by the distant, rhythmic hum of the refrigerator, a stark counterpoint to their turmoil. He finally nods, a subtle movement, yet it carries the immense weight of a difficult decision, a flicker of hope amidst his anger. In the sterile prison visiting room, James sits rigidly, knuckles white, his anger a palpable heat demanding answers. Across from him, David's slumped shoulders and fixed gaze convey a raw remorse as he recounts tragic events. James listens, his face a mask of stone, the air thick with unspoken pain and lingering resentment between them. Abruptly, James pushes back his chair, leaving David alone with his haunting thoughts in the cold, quiet room. In the quiet of his bedroom, James lies awake, his gaze fixed on the ceiling, a silent torment etched in his eyes. A faint, ethereal whisper, light as a breeze, begins to fill his mind, a gentle touch in the stillness of the night. The whisper carries a tender message. "It's okay, Dad. Let go." A profound peace slowly washes over James, replacing the long-held torment with a serene calm. He closes his eyes, a gentle smile gracing his lips, finally at peace. Years later, on a sun-drenched rural road, David stands beside his car, a newfound lightness in his posture, yet a shadow of guilt flickers in his eyes. Sarah, James, and Daniel stand together, watching him. James steps forward, placing a comforting hand on David's shoulder, a silent offering of his own forgiveness. David's composure crumbles as he accepts their grace, the weight of years lifting from his shoulders as he begins to sob. James whispers, "You have to forgive yourself, David. We all have. He gets into his car and drives away, the road stretching before him, symbolizing a new beginning. Sarah, James, and Daniel watch him go, proud smiles spreading across their faces, knowing David is truly free.